over the past year, 2017, we saw blockchain go up tenfold. We saw almost a doubling in Bitcoin wallets. We saw a huge burst of energy around ICOs. We saw more ICO money put in than venture money put in one of the quarters. We also saw the beginnings of a whole new realm of creativity, and some amazing things are happening out there. And this conference proves to bring even more of that to the world for this year. So the way I got into blockchain and Bitcoin was that way back when I met this great guy from Korea, and he said that he had to buy his son a sword, and it was for the son's birthday, and it was $40. And I said, well, it must be a nice sword. And he said, well, no, it's just pixels on the screen. And I said, whoa. So people are buying virtual goods with fiat currency. And then I thought, whoa, maybe there will be fiat currency to buy fiat goods. And it got me thinking, and then I watched very carefully as games like Farmville created new kinds of virtual currency. And then when Bitcoin came along, it was the universal currency. It was the currency for our entire Earth. And I knew that it had the potential to transform the way we do things. And I've been in finance all my life, and I know that finance is getting disintermediated and completely transformed, and this is how it's going to happen. And so that's how I got into these currencies, and I think I'm very glad I did, and I think they've got a long way to go. Bitcoin and the blockchain have an amazing future. This is going to transform society. Geographic borders are going to fall. Governments are going to have to compete with each other. We are going to have an extraordinary time. In the next year or two, it's going to be a little shaky. Governments aren't going to know how to respond. They're not going to know how to act. You're going to see fits and starts, just as you have with Bitcoin over the years. Bitcoin's been very resilient. It stayed alive during a very difficult time. When there was the Silk Road mess, when Mt. Gox stole all that Bitcoin, that was a mess. But still, there was a real need out there. There's a real need for a currency that is global. There's a need for an opportunity to store value that isn't subject to the whims of some political force. This is an amazing new technology. It's going to affect industry after industry after industry. We're going to see more change coming from Bitcoin and the blockchain than we did from the internet. The internet transformed communications and information and entertainment, and the internet had an effect on taxis and hotels. But Bitcoin and the blockchain are so fundamental. They're going to have an effect on real estate and insurance and healthcare and government. And they're all going to be completely transformed by this new technology that is just incredibly exciting. Some of my favorite blockchain projects are really tied to what people are doing with this new technology. The technology can be used for data, and where every piece of data can be tied to the blockchain, so it can be kept in a permanent record. It can be tied to accounting, where since the blockchain's a perfect ledger, it can take advantage of the fact that all accounting will be done without any extra special help from an accountant because it's already there. It's already recorded on the blockchain. It's going to have a big effect on contracts, because I think a lot of contracts can be done through smart contracts in the blockchain. In fact, in Estonia, I worked with Funderbeam, and we created the first venture deal on a smart contract. And I think that this kind of thing will start to permeate our world, and things will be much more efficient, much more effective. We are going to be a much more prosperous society because we don't require this huge drag on our economy that has to do with that trusted third party, because the blockchain is now that trusted third party. My prediction for right now is that in 5 years, if you go into a Starbucks or a McDonald's and you try to buy a burger or a coffee with fiat currency, the person at the desk is going to laugh at you. Welcome to the Blockchain Connect conference in San Francisco. I'm thrilled to see so many great blockchain and ICO entrepreneurs here. I'm really thinking you guys are going to make a big impact on this world. This is a very great time, and I'm so thrilled to welcome all of you. I think this is going to be one of the most exciting and innovative conferences that has ever hit the planet, and using this blockchain technology to transform society is what we should all be doing right now. So you're doing the right thing. Keep it up. Make something great happen, and have a great conference.